Today I'm going to be doing a review of the keyboard Roland XPS-10. I'm very excited about this review and I hope you're going to enjoy it. I hope you're going to love it. And before we begin, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. And if you find value, if you enjoy the video, just smash the like button. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. Give me any questions that you want to ask, any questions you want clarity on, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. My name is Douglas and this is a review for the Roland XPS-10. They call it the expandable synthesizer. I think it's mainly because it has a way of importing sounds into. There's a way of enabling you to import sounds into itself and use those sounds. You know, they come in handy. So yeah, I never really had a lot of time. I never really played this keyboard for a long time, but very nice, very decent. You know, Roland pianos. You're just on another level. Let's just browse through. There's one particular piano sound that I like. You know, I'm a atmospheric kind of a keyboard player, if you can understand that. I like ambience. I think it's meditate piano. I love this sound. I love this sound. And I like the way it responds in a stereo field, you know. And let's just go on. I hear this keyboard has been the sounds of this keyboard are based on the Roland Juno, you know, the Juno series. That's a very good keyboard. I think there will be a lot of sounds in here. I think there's a lot of sounds in here that are really like similar to those in the Juno. One other thing they say about this keyboard is that it's been designed for South Africans. You know, we have this E10 kind of sound. I think we normally we mix this sound, the fretless bass. Where is that? Fretless. You mix that, you know, you get your key or whatever. You activate the modulator. A lot of people don't really know that there is actually that sound in this keyboard that has been designed for E10. They call it South Africa. It's in this category called World/Other, and then it's number 152. Listen to this. trust me, it's not even a mixture of 2 or 3 sounds of this keyboard. It's just upper one. Okay, by the way, we have sound modifier portion of the keyboard where you have these faders. You know, I like real-time control of sounds when I play. So we have upper 1 and then upper 2 / lower, or split, if I have to put it like that. And then we have reverb, chorus, release, attack, resonance, cutoff. You know those things. You know how they work. So this is just one sound. It has been incorporated into, you know, all those sounds. I think I can hear a bass and a brass and something like a brightness kind of sound. All of them have been incorporated into one sound, and here it is. And then if you want to play the bass, you know, there's this sound. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I can't really play. I split the keyboard, played a lower of bass. It's just number 1 on 5. I don't know the name. No, I'm not really good with these names. You know, they change all the time. So, but anyway, it's that just for those who want to play this sound. And then we have what else do we have? Cosmic Rays. Oh. I love these kind of sounds. It's just that. fairly nice drums. Strings. Not very good in playing guitar on the keyboard, but I okay, those are sounds, but then let's come to the features that I'm a plugin guy, if you have to call me like that. I love plugins. I love something else I like. Is freedom to do the impossible, if I have to put it like that. Freedom to do anything I want to do. I don't want any limitations, which I love this keyboard. One of the other things that I can talk about is that it's very light. It's not really heavy, which speaks of portability. It's so number one. I rate it very high in terms of that because I love portability, which this keyboard can give you that portability. I think it weighs about 4 kg, and as I was saying, I really like to have freedom. I love features found in other keyboards like RD 2000, the Motive, Montage, and those kind of keyboards that have these faders, yes, where you can select a lot of multiple sounds and play them at the same time using these faders, just changing adjusting the volumes and mixing the way you want them to your liking. But then with this keyboard, the first thing I just did not like about it is that it has only 2 sounds, and it's a bit of a limit for me. I don't want to be limited. I like that. Normally I like placing my sounds as follows. It's a grand piano mixed with this kind of a piano. If you can mix this, blend it together with, yeah, here it is. Now not just the grand piano. I don't like it like this. I want it blended with not exactly this one, but you know, you can feel what I'm talking about. I like the bell kind of a feel that this sound gives, as opposed to just the grand piano. So I like it like this, and then over and above this, I also want to have my Rhodes. It's not exactly as I want it, and also a pad that can be filtered. You open the filter for it to sound like. And I don't know if I can find something like that in here. Okay, like I said, on the next channel, I like something like, you know, I like something like a pad that I can time and again filter, and based on the kind of atmosphere I want to build and the kind of atmosphere or ambience I want to design or to build. So I like that as well. I like that as well in my sounds. So I need about four sounds minimum as I play. So this only gives me 2. And before I forget about this thing, just these things, pads. It has these pads that you can get. It has these pads, you know. You can use these just to accompany your play. And one other thing, you can import your own loops and play them onto these pads. Play them on the pads. Is that not just something very nice? It is. So as I was saying, okay, these pads have their own volume. As you can see, that's the volume for the pads, and then we have volume for the first sound, the second sound only if you set it to be on. That's your second one, and then you have the next thing you have. I think it's reverb. I don't think they should have. I think, you know, reverb shouldn't be easily accessible as they made it like this, as opposed to the tempo. You know, if you want to find the tempo, you find it somewhere in the menu here, and it's so. In my opinion, they should have rather made something as easily accessible as this for the tempo, rather than making it for the reverb, and maybe rather give an on and off button like for the reverb, and whatever kind of amount of reverb that you want, you can fetch it in the menu, hide it there in the menu, while we are able to change the tempo. Like now, if I want to change the tempo of this thing, I have to go into the menu. I give up. So yeah, to find the tempo, you have to find it in there, which is something okay, fine. Reverb, then we have the chorus. You know, these two effects are just, it was a bad idea, according to me, for them to place them so easily accessible, whereas you have to find the tempo in there, and there's something else that you have to find in there when you want to change it. What was that? Okay, fine. You have your volumes, you have your reverb, your chorus, and then these cut-off, resonance, attack, and release. These ones, I think that it was a good idea for them to be placed here, because in your performances you want to be able to change the filters, and all of that so easily. I love it. But then I have a MIDI keyboard. I have an M Audio Oxygen 88 MIDI controller. It's a MIDI keyboard with a lot of controls. I love the faders. I love those faders, and I just assign each fader to a channel in the computer, and I play whatever up to 8 sounds. I can play up to 8 sounds, mixing them whichever way I want, and it's so effortless. And then I've been looking around for a keyboard that will give me the portability, but then still give me the ability to work the same way I'm working with that Oxygen 88. I wanted something. I wanted a keyboard that I can use as a MIDI controller, and also as a keyboard standalone. So I tried to check this one. I plugged it into the computer. The only thing that responds onto the computer is the keys and the modulation / pitch bend, this joystick, and these keys. Everything else does not respond, except just maybe, I think, if I remember well, these pads, they are the ones that when you touch this pad and play it, it responds on the computer and gives some MIDI note signals, but then the rest of the stuff do not work. So for me, it's a bit of a disadvantage with this keyboard. As a standalone keyboard, it's a very good keyboard, except if you are a person who's like me, who's more into flexibility and freedom to do and design anything you want to design. I think it's not really user friendly for someone like me, unless if I just want to play with one. I need it just as a piano maybe. It's quite a nice keyboard, but it all depends on what you want to do. For those guys who want to play alone, one-man band kind of, and those who want to play like our African churches, where you have to play the beats on the keyboard, you have to play everything on the keyboard, this is a no-go area. You will not win. This is just for I think that's why they call it a synthesizer. You should just use it as a synthesizer inside a band. I really appreciate you for watching this video up to this far. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and if you don't like the content, click the thumbs down icon twice. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Ask any questions that you want to ask, and I'll be glad to answer. So right, yeah, thank you very much.